Welcome to my setup tour. I use this setup mostly for gaming, studying, and video editing. So first up, we have my main monitor, which is an Asus 27-inch monitor. It's 170Hz and 1440p, and it also has 0.5 millisecond response time. So it's really good for fast-paced games like Call of Duty, which is actually my main multiplayer game at the moment. My second monitor is a BenQ 24-inch monitor. It's 60Hz and it has a 5 millisecond response time, so it's not really good for gaming. I just use it to browse the internet or watch videos when I'm gaming or just having Discord open. It's really cool to have that. My two monitors are mounted on a dual monitor Vivo stand in white to match the theme of my setup. So I got this monitor light bar on Temu. It was really cheap compared to the one sold on Amazon, but it has a lot of features. Like you can change the light, brightness, and also the temperature, which is really cool in my opinion. And it also has RGB lighting at the back, which can be changed to match the colors of your setup or, just turned off completely. So my keyboard is the RK87. It's a really decent keyboard in my opinion. I think the battery life is pretty bad when the RGB is on max brightness, but the keyboard is overall really decent for gaming and typing too. For my mouse, I'm using the Razer Viper Ultimate. The only reason it's in black is because the white ones were a bit expensive at the time. I got the black ones on Facebook Marketplace at a really good price. I did this all before I decided to stick to a white theme for my setup. So to start my setup is my PC. It has an RTX 4070 Super. It isn't in white because the white versions weren't available when I wanted to buy a GPU, and my CPU is a Ryzen 5 7600X. I think it performs really well with my GPU and it doesn't really bottleneck together. My speakers are the Creative Pebble V2. They only need one USB-C connection to work. I'm not an audiophile by any means, but I think they sound really good. They have a good amount of bass and clarity for playing games, watching YouTube, movies, and they're so small that they can just fit anywhere on your desk, under a monitor even. I even find myself using my speakers more than my headsets. Personally, I think they're really good budget speakers for the price, and I don't think I'll be upgrading anytime soon. So for gaming, I mainly use a PS5 DualSense controller even though I don't own a PS5. I installed extreme raid back paddles on it, especially since I don't play claw. They're surprisingly easy to install, and I also use Inferno high-rise control freaks to improve my aim, and now I can't use a controller without them. For my microphone, I'm using the Fifine A6W in white. It's a USB-C condenser microphone and it comes with a pop filter. I got this mic from Facebook Marketplace at a ridiculous price, but it still goes for a really good price on places like Amazon, for example. This voiceover was actually done from this mic and I think it sounds pretty cool. The mic is held up by a newer boom arm in white that I got off of Amazon. My gaming headset is the Logitech G435 Lightspeed Wireless. It's wireless and it's really lightweight and comfortable for like long gaming sessions, and sometimes I even forget that I have it on. It has a built-in mic, but I don't really use it. I also have these Skullcandy Hesh Evos that I use with my phone. I hung up a Red Dead Redemption 2 poster on my wall above my monitors because I think it looks really cool, and that's one of my favorite games of all times actually. I got this chair off Amazon. I had a gaming chair previously which I had to replace because it had really bad ergonomics, and I just couldn't game on it for a long time without getting uncomfortable. By the side of my setup is my keyboard. I have it here to make it easily accessible when I want to play or practice songs. It's also connected to my PC through a MIDI cable. I also have an acoustic guitar which I occasionally play. It's really easy to just pick up because it doesn't require electricity to work. I got a bit lazy with cable management under my desk because it already has a dedicated cable management space, but as long as my cables aren't on the floor or my desk, I'm good for now. Thanks for sticking till the end. You could leave a like, comment, or subscribe, or do all of that. Thanks for watching. Peace.